Today on the channel, we continue our Power of the Force unboxings with Bib Fortuna, Lando Calrissian, and Princess Leia. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxings. And today, we've got another Power of the Force unboxing. But remember, for all your modern day Star Wars needs, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So we continue throwing it back to the 90s, the mid-90s, simpler times some may say, with the Power of the Force collection. And today we're opening three. And we always like to have a little bit of a theme going on here. And this is all about Jabba's land, Jabba's palace, the skiff, the Jabba's sail barge, all that kind of fun stuff. So we got a few friends in Princess Leia in disguise, Lando in disguise, and the one we're going to start it off with, our old buddy, Bib Fortuna, the handsomest man in the galaxy. There's old Bib Fortuna there. You got the traditional Star Wars packaging, Power of the Force, Star Wars logo, Darth Vader helmet up top. Kind of a hologram picture of Bib Fortuna there. And then, of course, the figure itself. We'll take a look at the back here. There it is. There's old Bib Fortuna. Looking only like he can look up top. Kind of looks like he's got a snake around his neck. You got the promotional of some of the other characters in the line. A couple of vehicles, the UPC, some warnings, and all that fun stuff. Let's see what it says about our pal, Bib Fortuna. Height 1.88 meters, and by my estimation, that puts him 0.88 meters above a Jawa. So, little known fact. Status, Jabba the Hutt's Major Domo. Now, what is a Major Domo? Is that like a servant? Is that like it's your top confidant? Something like that? That's kind of what I imagine. Classification, his Twi'lek. Affiliation, loyal to Jabba the Hutt. Weapon of choice, the Holdout Blaster. So, Bib Fortuna is one of those guys, maybe you don't know his name, but everybody recognizes from Return of the Jedi. And, you know, we saw him in a little sneak peek of the Boba Fett series, the Book of Boba Fett, I believe, coming out at the very end of 2021. He, obviously, when Jabba got killed, somehow Bib Fortuna took over Jabba's palace and gained a whole lot of weight. He was doing his best Jabba's palace impression. He was getting there. Not exactly sure where that story will go. It'll be interesting if they hopefully give a little bit of backstory there about how our pal Bib Fortuna came to rule Jabba's palace. A little backstory would be very cool. So we might see more Bib Fortuna in our future. Very interesting character. Always just kind of reminded me of like having a snake around him. I did have the original Kenner release as a kid. I cannot remember if I had this Power of the Force one. I just cannot remember for the life of me. One thing I will note, he does seem a lot fatter than you remember him in this figure. They made him pretty plump. Plump. Yes, plump. So I guess this one would fit really great for that Book of Boba Fett clip we saw. If you want to use that as the Bib Fortuna for that. I don't know, just a thought out there. Promoting the Han and Endor gear, Tusken Raider, and our old buddy Greedo on the back here. All right, without further ado, let's see what old Bib Fortuna is up to. I'll get him out, maybe. We taped in, what are we doing here? There it is, see you later. Get out of here. Got a little blaster. I don't recall him shooting a gun in Star Wars, but stranger things have happened. Maybe he did. A little bit of that plastic prison. Pull that gun out, pull him out, and see you later up the uprights. All right, what do we got with Bib Fortuna? So he is skinnier. You look underneath his robe, very skinny figure. It's just a very heavy robe over him. Also more horns, snake things. I don't even know what you call his head. I remember the first one I had as a kid, it was just, I think, one. This one has two. I'm sure this is more accurate with time. Probably makes more sense. Put the blaster in him. Surprisingly enough, they did not give him the Han Solo blaster. That seems to be always the go-to blaster in the Power of the Force collection. As far as I know so far, this is Bib Fortuna's blaster. This is only to him. They didn't give it to anybody else. I say that now. In the next unboxing, we'll see one. He does have a splayed out hand, which is different than most people too. So at least he got his own mold, old Bib Fortuna, and we talk about it in a lot of Star Wars, be it these, be it the old school ones, be it the Black Series ones. A lot of singular molds for characters because there's really no more Bib Fortunas out there, or at least any more they're going to make. So they have to have separate molds for these, and most lines get a lot of reuse out of a lot of bodies and heads and stuff. Star Wars doesn't get to do that like a lot of the other ones. So there you go. Bib Fortuna, it's all right. It doesn't give me the warm, fuzzy feelings as the one I had as a small child, but it's okay. There's definitely probably better Bib Fortunas out there. And where is Bib Fortuna in the Black Series? Probably one of the most neededly made figures for the 6-inch scale. We need him in a Black Series figure, hopefully in 2021, or at least early 2022. We'll get that. And I'd have to think we would, with the like we keep talking about, the Book of Boba Fett. I would think they're going to make some characters from that. You're going to get a new Boba Fett with a removable helmet, old head, a little bigger guy. That's coming down the line one of these days soon. So be on the lookout for that, but that's Bib Fortuna from the Jabba's Palace. Now we move on to no stranger to the line, old Lando Calrissian. Many a different outfits over the years for Lando, and here's another one, is a Skiff Guard. Lando Calrissian as Skiff Guard with Skiff Guard Force Pike. So very cool. There he is. There's the packaging. We know Darth at the top. Power of the Force. A little hologram picture of him on the side. You got the pike. You got the removable helmet, which is really cool. Like that a whole lot. One thing as a kid with this figure, you could use him like this as Lando, but I also doubled him up and used him twice when I was playing as a kid. I used him as an actual guard, and then he'd get killed, and then he'd be Lando. I'd always play out the whole scene, like, here he is killing the guy and all that kind of stuff. There's the back of the package with a little glamour shot up top, promoting the rest of the line down below. Let's see what it says about old Lando Calrissian. 1.78 meters. That puts him 10 meters behind Bib Fortuna, but 78 meters taller than a Jawa, your average Jawa. So there you go. Status, former Baron, Administrator of Cloud City, classification human, affiliation Rebel Alliance, weapons Skiff Guard Force Pike. So there it is, the same backing characters on the back here as well. And this one was from FAO Schwartz. No FAO Schwartz in my Midwest town as a kid. So, little known fact. There it is. Oh, we're all falling out. See you later. Falling out of the plastic prison. No plastic prison shot for Lando. Sorry, guys. See you later. Whoa, off the screen. Very cool Skiff Guard weapon, of course. Like that a lot. Like the old helmet here. Very cool. I did not have this one in the Power of the Force, I don't believe. Same as Bib Fortuna. I do not recall having this as a kid back in the day. It's Lando. We've seen that head on the traditional Power of the Force, the blue caped version. I believe that's the exact same head. But it's all about the mask and all about the Skiff Guard pike, whatever you want to call it. Fits great on your skiff. There he is, old Lando Calrissian. Just the master of disguise at this point. Changing his outfits like, we change our clothes every day. He changes into this. He changes into his gambling wear, his Cloud City wear. You never know what you're going to get with old Lando Calrissian. So there's Lando, another one. Not the #1 Lando you need if you're collecting Power of the Force, but it's up there. It's a pretty solid figure, and it can pull double duty. If you want to use him as a legit guard, you could buy a few of these and army build them if you wanted to. So last, and certainly least, is Leia in Bosch disguise, I've never known how to pronounce it, with blaster rifle and bounty hunter helmet. Always liked this one as well. I did not have the original version back in the day. I did have this version back in the day, however. Very cool. Just like Lando, you could pretend this is a different character, because I have to think this is based on something. I think Leia stole this outfit from somebody, didn't she? Or did she just create it? Either way, a 2-in-1 figure. You could really make the case for that. There she is. Same thing as the packaging. Same as the last two. Everything's the same. Got the hologram picture. Always liked it. I love the scary voice, like the voice changer she had in her mask. I always thought it was the coolest thing ever. The first time I saw it especially, just being shocked. Oh my gosh, that's Leia in there. I can't believe it. There it is. You got the back. You got Bib Fortuna and Skiff Guard Lando being promoted down there. Got the Emperor as well, and Bosk, one of our favorite bounty hunters, and one of Chewbacca's worst enemies. Let's see what it says about old Leia. 1.5 meters, and that puts her 0.5 meters taller than your average Jawa. Princess of Alderaan, Imperial Senator, Cell Leader of the Rebel Alliance, Classification Human, Affiliation Rebel Alliance, Weapon of Choice, the old blaster pistol, but doesn't come with it. So there you go. Open it up here. See you later. Get her out. See you later. Plastic Prism getting a little yellow here. Yellowing a little bit. I do note, get the helmet out, get her little weapon thing. See you later. Whoa! Lost her cape. Let me get that cape. Falling apart here. So we do have a cape that does come off. That's, I don't know. I'd rather have it stick on and not come off personally. But you guys tell me in the comments, you want this thing to come off? I don't know. I always didn't like the pink, the hot pink lipstick going on with this figure. I always thought that looked strange back in the day. She has lipstick on. But I do like that she comes with that grenade she threatened everybody with at Jabba's palace. I like that she has that molded into her hand. I think that is kind of cool. But now this cape, of course, will not stay on. That's just the way it's going to go. Can I get it? Pushing in there hard. We'll hope for the best. The mask, of course. That's what this is known for. The old mask, the Bausch disguise, I don't even know how to pronounce it. The weapon, very familiar. Pop that bad boy on and oh yeah, all day long. Very solid, a figure that holds up even today, I feel. Don't like that cape, it does not want to stay on. But Leia and Bausch, you guys tell me how to pronounce that. I have no idea, never been able to pronounce it. But a solid figure, and you can add this to your bounty hunter lineup, or you can, just use it as Leia. You choose your own adventure. Buy multiples. Do them both. Whatever you want to do. That cape's frustrating, but it stayed. It stayed for now. These guys have stayed up. For me, I gotta say, Bib Fortuna is my favorite. I just got a crush on Bib Fortuna. I can't say it any other way. Just a long-standing crush on this guy. Something about these snake-like horn things out of his head just takes my breath away. I don't know what else to tell you guys. And then I probably like Lando, and I don't know, they're all basically the same. I don't know, it's like picking between your kids or your dogs. But there it is, Power of the Force unboxing. You guys tell me in the comments your thought on these three. Did you have them? Did you have the old school Kenner ones? Those are the ones you want to get, but very cool nonetheless. Very cheap figures, as you guys know, but tell me your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow me on social media, on Twitter at SirPaul64, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and for the Power of the Force collection, and especially Bib Fortuna. I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.